Here's our rapid recap presented by Dreamfinders Homes. Blakey Brooks, Kainani Stevens. Preseason game number 3 ended, a little sooner than we would have expected after an injury. Both coaches and players coming together. Is that setting a precedent? Were you surprised that they did that? Is this something newer we've seen?
No, I'm not surprised, only because it's a preseason setting. You're 8 minutes left, you're near the end of it, and given the long delay, sometimes it's hard to get players to restart. So I think the coaches came together and said, hey, it's just probably best for us to end it right now. I know some of the players that were on the field are disappointed because this is their last opportunity to make an impression, but I think there's enough evaluation, enough stuff done where you can make decisions on who's going to be on the team and who's not on the team.
Tape's already there. In terms of the game, we talked about having a fast start, right? And other than maybe that little hiccup from Tank, we did see 2 really good drives out of the starters in the offense. What stood out to you?
Oh, look, it went according to script. If you're Doug Peterson, you feel great about the way the first handful of drives went. Offensively, they were hitting on all cylinders. You saw everyone touch the ball. Calvin Ridley and company got busy in the passing game. And then Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby showing up in the running game. I know Bigsby had the fumble, but if you really look at the way they were able to move up and down the field, from an offensive standpoint, you're really excited about the potential of this offense and what it could look like when the regular season starts.
And Tank came back out. He wasn't gun shy or anything like that, so that was good. Any other young players, rookies, or anybody that you saw maybe on defense that kind of stood out and maybe solidified themselves for you?
I mean, for me, it's always Azir Abdullah making every play. We've seen him be stout against the run. We've seen him as a pass rush, but now to get an interception. Those are the things that you want to see because now you feel like he could be a factor. Maybe starts out as a situational contributor, but he certainly can earn a role on that defense, and so you're excited about him. But I think overall, just excited about the way the team looked. It was a bit of a complimentary game. Offense, defense, special teams all showed up in different aspects. So for the final dress rehearsal, there's a lot of good tape and a lot of things that Doug Peterson can build upon as they get ready for the season opener.
And before that season opener, they have about a week and a half off. Is that something where they try to stay in routine? Do they give them a couple days? What do you think Doug will do there?
Well, I think you give them a couple days now through the weekend, and then you get right back to it. The one thing that Doug Peterson has always done has been really good after buys or extended breaks. He understands how to get his team ramped up. They wanted to have like this long rehearsal, but now they're getting to game week and be ready to go when we see them in Indianapolis.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys in Indy. Preseason's all wrapped up.